Electric car sales are one of the few bright spots this year in a struggling automotive market hit by COVID and the cost of living squeeze. The latest figures show that 1 in 6 new cars sold in March were an all-electric model, more than double the number of plug-in hybrids.
While we've been selling lots of the hybrids, the electric has now taken over as our market leader.
What are people's major concerns about going all-electric?
So the major concerns are the range, because you can't just go into a petrol station and fill up.
The customers we met at the showroom were in two minds. This couple were only interested in a hybrid petrol-electric vehicle.
Definitely not all-electric. I don't think the technology's right yet. I think this thing about range anxiety would be there too much.
This man, though, wants an all-electric.
I'm not concerned about range. I've spoken to many people. Most people say that as long as, like I said, I'm just travelling to work and back, so it doesn't really concern me too much.
If it wasn't for the lack of engine noise, it would be difficult to tell this isn't a regular petrol model. It accelerates well, it has a 500-kilometre range, but there are concerns about whether there are enough charging points to meet the growing demand.
There are around 30,000 charging points in the UK, mainly concentrated in London and the south. The government is aiming for 300,000, but only by 2030. In 2019, electric cars were still a novelty, but sales started to take off in 2020, and last year more than 190,000 were registered, almost a 12% market share. This year, as fuel prices shot up, so did all-electric car sales. March was a record month, accounting for 16% of all cars sold. So was this a tipping point?
It's certainly an acceleration point. So, as you say, March was the best month ever for electric vehicle sales within the UK. There are big targets to hit for 2030 when we see the end of sale for new pure petrol and diesel cars, and reaching that mass market adoption more widely, that's the big challenge that remains ahead for the industry, and that will depend on the ability of the infrastructure to keep up.
Price is another factor. Electric cars cost substantially more than petrol and diesel models, but record energy prices are starting to alter the equation.